Yo, what's going on, guys? We are going to be in this video building your dream blue lock 5v5 team with $15. All right, and with this template of what we're doing, so with our $15, we have basically what we have is we have a $1 through $5 slot range where you can build your team. With building your dream team, Gagamora is your automatic goalkeeper. So this is kind of like in the second stage of blue lock where they have the 5v5, like the 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, all that. And we are going to be building our dream 5v5 team. So let's get going with it. And what I noticed is that all the top strikers are at the top. A lot of defensive weapons are lingering more towards the bottom. People like Nico, Aiku, Ryu, people like that. Rio, I believe, is a little overpriced. That's why I will not be taking Rio anywhere in this video. People are also overpriced. Like, I'm looking at people like Hiyori. I believe he's way too high. Raichi, way too high. He should be in that 1 to 2 range. Same with Hiyori, could be in the 3 range. I don't believe he's too overpriced, but Hiyori at number 4 slot is kind of crazy. Karasu, he's not bad. He's pretty averagely priced. Nico could be in the 4 slot. By having him at a 3 spot is pretty good, but I do not believe he is the best defender for your buck. So what I am going to go with as my first selection on this blue lock 5v5 team is Aiku at $3. The U20's best defender in blue lock. Aiku, I'm taking him at number 3. The best defender on this chart in blue lock is Aiku. There we go. So what our zone is going to look like, we're going to have a 2-1-2 zone. So we are going to have 2 defenders, 1 midfielder, and 2 strikers on my team. We have filled up Aiku as one of my defenders. And now we're going to look at our middle, someone who's going to facilitate and lead this team with passing. And the person that we're going to be looking at is Corona. Corona is one of the best passers in blue lock, hands down, being able to communicate with Isagi through literally every match except for the one match he got hurt where he started a cramp. Corona is one of the best passers in blue locks, hand down, and he almost has the vision of Metavision, but he doesn't have it. It's more of like a natural passing ability where he's able to read defenders and play with his teammates. This is why I'm picking Corona, because he will do the best for the team, make the right passes and decisions, and kind of get things done. And that is that. So we have our 1 defender. We filled up our mid-spot position, our midfield position, and now we are going into one of our strikers, and somebody I believe will do very well with Corona's elite passes is Boro. Boro obviously is one of the best, if not the most pure scoring player in blue lock. All he wants to do is score goals, and that's the role he will play on this team. He will get passes for Corona. Corona will set him up to get some of the best looks that he can get. Corona helped Isagi get the best looks that he could, and with Boro being able to have a better shot making ability, Boro's percentage of making shots will go way up, and this will help the team tremendously in how we are building it. So we have Aiku, Corona, and Boro as our first 3 players, 1-1-1. And we are going to need to finish this out with a striker and a defender. And we have $5 left. Aiku costing $3, Corona $2, and Boro as $5. So we have $5 left, and we could go with the 2 and a 3, a 4 and a 1. Well, what I am going to do is I'm going to pick Takametsu as one of our defenders, because Takametsu is one of the most physically gifted players in blue lock, and he is able to defend very well. Obviously, when we saw in the 3v3 versus Isagi, Nagi, and Bakira. He was able to defend very well. He was very physical. He was able to get the ball away from them. Even though he's kind of like a crackhead sometimes, it's fine. He's a great defender. I wouldn't say he's too elite, but with Aiku next to him, it's going to be very hard to get past these two to score a goal. And that is it for our defense and our midfield. And now going into our last striker to have. So we could either pick, anybody from here. We don't really want to pick anybody down here. We're looking more in the 4 range. So the first people I'm going to eliminate from this is Rio and Hiyori. Hiyori, great passer. We already have an elite passer in Corona. So I believe Hiyori is out of this. We only really need one good passer to get Boro open. And if Boro can't get open, I need somebody else to score. Rio, I'm not really looking at Rio. Rio is more of a defensive-minded player. He could kind of play offense a little, but not somebody that I would look to mainly score. So the next person I'm going to be crossing off this list is Kunagami. Obviously, Kunagami has a great shot. He's a great scorer, but I don't know if I could really count on him to get open all the time. He's almost like Boro. Similar physical attributes, but he's able to shoot with both his legs. But I still won't pick Kunagami because I do not think he can score like Chiri and Nagi. With Boro being an elite scorer, somebody who is fast would be great for Boro and Chiguri. Obviously, Nagi is at a down right now. Even though Nagi is still very good, he's being criticized a lot in Blue Lock and being called a fraud basically for what he is. We still believe in Nagi, but I do not know how the Nagi and Boro dynamic will work, which leaves me with one other person, which is Chiguri. Obviously, Chiguri and Boro have a fine, they're like teamwork is fine. Like, it's not bad. They don't have anything really against each other. Maybe just a little bit of tension, but not as big as Nagi to Boro, where they have a intense rivalry. I would not want them on the same team to work together. This is why I am picking Chiguri up, so that I compare with Boro and Corona, because Chiguri obviously has them gas-ass legs, Ferrari legs. It's going to help Boro. It's going to create space for Boro to score more goals, and they're going to have to look out for Chiguri's speed more often, where Nagi is really just going to be around the goal, like the box near the goal is where he really thrives, but Chiguri can make so much space for Boro to score. So with our last time going through it, our Blue Lock Dream Blue Lock 5v5 team with our goalkeeper as Gagamoro, we have Takametsu, Aiku, Boro, Chiguri, and Corona to round it up in a 2-1-2 with 2 defenders as Aiku, Takametsu, our middle being Corona, and our 2 strikers being Boro and Chiguri. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched through the whole thing to see my concept, please like, subscribe, and as always, peace.